a blue car that was there in 4th place. Well, he's the only blue car on the sharp end of the field. With a working way from 27-ish up to 8, and now has got lane 4 on the first lap of this particular one, onto the brakes, in towards the left-hander at Murray's. They thread their way for the first time, and as they reappear back into view, ready to complete lap number 1, Nick Grindrod is going to lead the way once more and lead the charge. Duncan Stone in 2nd position, 3rd place. It's going to be Stuart Bliss that's there in 3rd place, Ross McCarr in 4th place, Richard Bliss in 5th place, Stuart Laidlaw in 6th position. Number 23 car is Tim Evans, who's there in 7th place. Liam Browning's dropped down into 8th position, Elliot Lettis in 9th. Chris McKenzie completes the top 10 at the wheel of the number 777 car.
Yeah, he's out there with a little 3-cylinder Citroen C1.
The first lap of racing.
I said with his money.
About 0.6 of a second advantage between himself and Duncan Stone, who put up a good fight, didn't he, when the lights went out, but already the gap now is just starting to open up a little bit between Nick Grindrod, the race leader, and Duncan Stone in 2nd place, who's still got the first of the Blisses right behind him, Stuart Bliss. Stuart finished behind his brother Richard in race number 1, where they were 3rd and 4th respectively. Well, he's got the upper hand now in the early stages of this one, because not only is he in 3rd place, but he's actually got another car between himself and his sibling. Because Richard is down in 5th position still, is he? Yeah, behind Ross McCarr.
Do you want some crisp with that salsa?
Blue and yellow and red machine that sits there in the hands of the Scotsman in 4th position. So through Hamilton, in towards Oggies once more. Is anybody going to have a nibble on the run in towards Oggies now? They're all just that little bit too far away, so they all end up being nose to tail with each other as they turn their way through the right-hander at Oggies and then start to stretch their legs a little bit more in these little diminutive 998cc, whether it be Toyotas or Citroens or Peugeots, in this first year of the full championship for the BRSCC City Car Cup. And the top 3 just getting away a little bit. Ross McCarr coming under a little bit of pressure for 4th place, needs to watch his mirrors here, because Richard Bliss might look to try and do something down in towards Brundle and Nelson, and it looks as though as they head in towards Brundle main one completes top 6. Lap after lap after lap, open up a slightly increased advantage, and every time they start to squabble behind, all it does is further cement the advantage to the about to complete lap number 2 now, over the start finish line, down into about the 1 minute 38 for the end of the race, and that's what we got down to last time through. Nick Grindrod down into 39s for this time, which means the lead advantage opens up to 0.888 for the second between himself and his teammate. Remember, Duncan Stone is there in 2nd position. It's still Stuart Bliss in 3rd, Ross McCarr in 4th place, Richard Bliss right on his heels though in 5th position, and then it's the car of Steve Laidlaw in 6th place, 7th place number 23, which is Tim Evans, 8th place is Liam Browning, number 91, then it's Elliot Lettis, and the number 33 car, which will be John Booth, who complete the top 10 at this stage. So it's Citroen from Citroen, from Toyota, from Citroen, from Toyota, from Peugeot. The leading Peugeot will be Steve Laidlaw's car that's there in 6th position currently. So onto the brakes as they flick their way towards the left-hander at Agostini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a little bit of a gap back to 7th place, which is going to be Tim Evans' car that's there in 7th position. The top 6 looking fairly close to each other, but again, agonising, not quite close enough to try and do anything on the brakes. And all of the time, as soon as they start to squabble, what is just over 3/4 of a second advantage between Nick Grindrod and the best of the rest. as soon as they start to squabble, he will be able to just pull away. Now, Nick Grindrod at the moment has not got the fastest lap of the race. That has gone the way of the number 33 car, which is up inside the top 10 now.
I've been
John
blissfully
Booth
ignorant
has moved
of
up
the
into
news
10th
for the
place
last
at the
couple of
expense
days. I
of
didn't know
the
anything about it till you
777 car, the red and white car of
marked
Christopher
I
McKenzie,
said
who's
to
dropped outside of the top 10 down to 11th.
last night
So
there
Nick
wasn't
Grindrod,
much left.
for the first time, looking as though it might not be a quick. Every lap so far. He hasn't got the fastest lap anymore. Now that was a change in position. Was that Elliot Lettis there diving up the inside of, I think that might have been the car of Evans that he just managed to squeeze his way through and past. Have to wait and see. Over the start finish line now comes, still in the same order. We get Evans come down. Fastest lap of the race to the car, this time through in fourth place. It's 38.301. Was Liam Browning and Elliot Lettis gaining positions, and a number 23 car of Tim Evans losing places, so Tim lost 2 places on that lap. So it was Elliot Lettis and Tim Evans, but Liam Browning had already gone through as well, so a poorer lap for Tim Evans there. So 1 minute 38.309 for Ross McCarr, still not quite as quick, about 0.2 of a second slower than the fastest lap from the race earlier on today, when Nick Grindrod set the pace. Grindrod was caught by half a second that time through, and for the first time is starting to maybe just feel the pressure a little bit. He's managed to already get his head back down again and start to pull away from his teammate Duncan Stone, who is hugely keen to try and win a race. Hearing from him when he was talking to Adam Weller earlier on, he's pushing as hard as he can. He wants to win every one, but equally he's acting as rear gunner a little bit for Nick Grindrod, which means that if he's holding people up, Grindrod's getting away, and I think that's where we are again at the moment. Grindrod had the pressure, and on this lap has started to pull away a little bit more. Stuart Bliss still there in 3rd place, Ross McCarr in 4th, Richard Bliss in 5th. The white car is going to be the car of Steve Laidlaw, who sits there in 6th position. Liam Browning's grey and light green car now moves up into 7th position. In the hands of the man who still my 2nd in the championship coming into this race. Liam Browning, if I've got the maths right, he's on 301 points, whereas Duncan Stone is on 297. Well, Liam Browning at the moment is sitting there in, 6th position, 7th position, so he's going to net 41 Still got the first of the Toyotas behind him, the grey and orange car, which is the number 18 car in the hands of Stuart Bliss. Sitting there in 4th position, doing 4-1 over the race to go. They're about to complete lap number 4, so we should get 3 more laps out of this one. As over the start finish line comes Nick Grindrod, and what was a 0.4 of a second lead, this time goes out by 0.6 of a second, and Nick Grindrod sets the fastest lap of the race briefly. Before that is bettered a split second later by the car in 7th position, which is Liam Browning now picks up the extra championship point. 1 minute 38.196, 1 minute 38.196, that is 26,000 seconds slower than the fastest lap of the race earlier on today.